As we all know, Max B got the city on lock right now. The whole eastern seaboard, New York, Philly, Boston, all of that. He's moving like the streets never forgot him, especially with French Montana right beside him. But let's not forget, first week home, Max pulled up with Funk Flex and dropped bombs straight at Jim Jones. But Jim Jones is not sitting back quiet like nothing happened. He just released a snippet of a new track called The Response, and from the sound of it, he's sending shots toward Max B and 50 Cent. Now, me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of subliminals, but come on, we know how to read between the lines. This situation does not look like it's cooling down anytime soon. If anything, it feels like it's about to get messier as the summer keeps heating up, especially with Jim Jones dropping his new album, The Landlord, on June 12th. Yeah, this could get real nasty. Let's talk about it. Yo, things are getting crazy in New York right now. Harlem especially got the streets talking heavy. And whether people want to admit it or not, we all know who's running the conversation at the moment. Max B and French Montana got the city on smash right now, and that's just facts. Now, personally, I'm not really into a lot of the newer music they've been putting out lately. I know some people rock with the club style records and the party vibes they bringing, and salute to anybody enjoying it. They even dropped a new track using that classic Africa Bambata inspired sound, flipping old school energy into something new. Me personally, that style just ain't really my lane, but I still gotta give credit where it's due because these guys definitely got people talking. But the bigger story here is the tension that never seems to die down. Everybody remembers the history between Max B and Jim Jones, and this situation been brewing for years now. Fans still remember when Max linked up with Funk Flex and things got real ugly fast. At one point, Max B was even on stage performing a track aimed at Jim Jones before later pulling back from it. That right there tells you this whole situation runs deep, and now it feels like the drama is heating back up again. So as you can see, Max B pulled back real fast because he already knew the temperature was about to rise. Harlem was getting too hot. And honestly, it looked like Max was more focused on getting money and enjoying his comeback instead of going back and forth in another public rap feud. Let's be real here, he was not trying to keep trading shots with Jim Jones every single day.
What's going on with Max, man? Like, that situation was nasty. If I've been trying to reach out, nephew called me earlier, I've been trying to reach you, I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, matter of fact, hold on, he right here, Biggie.
What's up, beloved?
What's up, beloved?
What's going on, man? Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm just trying to get situated. How the brother, man?
What's going on, Max? We don't need this.
Nah, I ain't, look, that ain't me. Listen, that shit wasn't me. When we went up in there, when I went in the club, bro, I had two whole other records that wasn't even in that chapter when I was on with that regime. And the Flex said, he don't got no records. He only got Pen and Tail. I said, all right, we only was doing like one, maybe two songs.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He did 2 hooks of Pen and Tail. And then play the Grand Crew joint. So now, I'm just saying what's up, embrace. I'm like, I ain't know what was going on. I ain't even know the words to the shit. I was just improvising because I was performing for my crowd. They paid to see the Dawn, and I was giving them a show. It's the equivalent of this.
That shit was supposed to be record scratch. Like,
I'm saying, I'm not the DJ. I'm not trying to diss, bro. And I'm gonna just keep a spade. If I want to diss him, I go in there and do something crispy. I'm not gonna spit that old shit. I ain't even know the words to that old shit.
right.
My shit like that. I can go in the stew right now. Any 100 of them I got access to and lay some shit down for any on the planet. But that ain't where I'm at.
So that was Flex. That was Flex.
Listen, that was all Flex. We all family, man. We all got wives. That shit was a different time. I'm not out here disrespecting nobody, lady. It was a different time. If somebody felt offended from the last night's performance, to anybody who I've offended, my bad, I apologize. Sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart.
But at the same time, I kind of understand why Max moved the way he did, because Funk Flex always seems to keep the drama alive. One minute he's rocking with you, next minute he's flipping the whole conversation somewhere else. We just watched the same type of energy happen during that whole Big Daddy Kane situation too. That's why a lot of people feel like you gotta be careful when it comes to Flex, because he knows exactly how to stir the pot and keep everybody talking. Did you see how quick the energy switched? 1 second everything calm, next thing you know the whole internet is debating and arguing again. That's classic Funk Flex right there.
B, you don't want no smoke with Big Daddy Kane. He wants to battle you at Summer Jam. Yo, French, don't let him accept that battle.
I'm not even picking sides. I'm just breaking down what's happening in real time. But now things are getting even messier because Jim Jones didn't just throw subtle shots anymore. Nope, he came through with a brand new snippet and fans instantly started connecting the dots back to Max B again. Now, Jim Jones is also throwing shots toward 50 Cent. And honestly, I seriously doubt 50 is even gonna respond. At this point, 50 Cent is locked in with movies, television, business moves, and all kinds of projects outside of rap. He barely even drops music anymore unless it's connected to one of his shows or soundtracks. That era of him constantly jumping into rap battles feels way different now. But let's keep it real for a second. When somebody mentions 50 Cent's name in a beef, attention automatically follows. That's just how powerful his name still is in hip-hop culture. The second people think 50 might respond, blogs go crazy, social media lights up, and everybody starts paying attention. So even if Jim Jones never gets a direct response, people are still gonna talk about it nonstop. And from the sound of this Max B situation, Jim Jones is definitely applying pressure in this new snippet. He's talking about idolizing rats, bringing up old legal situations, mentioning numbers like 20 years and even 50 years. Yeah, he was clearly sending a message with those lines. That's why everybody online started connecting the dots immediately after hearing the preview. I'm gonna let y'all hear the snippet yourselves so you can decide what you think. The track is called The Response, and it's tied into Jim Jones's upcoming album, The Landlord, dropping June 12th. With all the history, tension, and old issues between these names, this situation could get loud real quick. So honestly, I feel like Jim Jones is about to put everything into this album rollout. He got Hit Maka involved, the energy is loud, and you can already tell he's trying to make this one of the biggest moments of the summer. Yeah, it's definitely about to get active out here. Now let me play this snippet for y'all so you can really hear what people are reacting to.
Somebody's waiting for a response.
What you cooking up?
Oh, shit. Niggas talking crazy, how you surprised to get not at all. I'm really trying to see how far these lies can get. You talking beef, or y'all just trying to order fries and shit. Cause we can get the Big Mac and supersize the shit. Nigga in the streets, I'm in the holy ground. Niggas know they would never see my soul for Sam. I would never take a plea and leave my bro in jail. Niggas idolize some sweat, even though they square. I would never take a plea and leave my bro in jail.
Let's get it.
The second the preview started, fans instantly started connecting the dots. When he said, "I would never take a plea and leave my bro in jail," people immediately started saying shots were fired. Then he doubled down talking about idolizing rats and bringing up old courtroom situations. Yeah, social media went crazy after hearing that. And when he started mentioning 50 years and somebody passing out, come on now, everybody already knew who the internet was gonna link those bars to. That's why this snippet got people talking so fast. Jim Jones didn't say names directly, but the message definitely sounded pointed, and fans wasted no time breaking every line down online. I'm not even gonna lie though, this is the type of rap drama people pay attention to all summer long, especially when there's real history behind it. But me personally, I've never been a fan of subliminals. I gotta keep it real every single time. I come from that NWA and Ice Cube era where artists would straight up say names and stand on it. If you got an issue, say it loud and let everybody know exactly who you talking about. Because when artists throw little coded shots like this, people still figure it out anyway. Once you start bringing up 20 years, 50 years, and old situations connected to public stories, everybody already knows where the conversation is headed. That's why this snippet instantly turned into one of the biggest talking points online, and something tells me this is only the beginning of the chaos. But me personally, I'd rather artists just say the name straight up. This is hip hop at the end of the day. I get that some people enjoy breaking down coded bars and trying to play detective online, but I'm not really into all that. If you got something to say, put it on the track and stand on it loud. Now I gotta be honest with y'all too. I think Jim Jones is a better rapper than Max B right now. That's just my opinion. Jim Jones sounds sharper to me. His delivery feels stronger. And overall, I feel like his rap ability improved a lot over the years. But at the same time, we can't sit here and act like Max B didn't completely shake things up years ago alongside Stack Bundles. Back then, Max B definitely had people looking at Jim Jones differently, and that whole era changed the energy in Harlem completely. So the history between these dudes is real deep, and that's why people still care about this situation all these years later. But again, the subliminal shots gotta stop for me. I'm just not rocking with the hidden messages and coded lines. If you calling somebody out, then call them out directly and let the fans hear it clearly. That's part of the competitive side of hip-hop that made people fall in love with it in the first place. Now it's your turn to speak on it. Jim Jones just dropped The Response, and the Landlord album is coming June 12th. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know who really got the upper hand in this situation right now. Y'all let me know, is this album actually worth checking out when it drops? Because I gotta keep it real, Jim Jones is definitely talking spicy on these records. He sounds focused, he sounds motivated, and he's clearly throwing shots. But the real question is this: do y'all actually respect subliminal disses in hip hop? See, for me personally, subliminals take some of the excitement away. I need artists to say names directly. Everybody already knows who's running the conversation in the city right now, Jimmy. So if there's really tension there, why not fully stand on it? Especially when you already admitted yourself that you can be petty. If that's the energy, then go all the way with it and make it crystal clear who the bars are aimed at. Now honestly, I still don't think 50 Cent is gonna respond at all. 50 is operating on a completely different level these days with business, television, movies, and all kinds of other moves outside rap. But even if he ignores it, people are still gonna keep talking because his name automatically brings attention every single time. At the end of the day though, people still remember who started the shots first. Whether you believe Max B was fully serious back then or whether Funk Flex helped stir things up, one thing is obvious: Jim Jones is coming back hard on June 12th, and I'm definitely tuning in to see how this plays out. Hopefully y'all gonna be tapped in for all this, because one thing about me, I don't make the news, I just break the news down. Now get down in the comments and tell me this: is Jim Jones too late with these shots? Did he wait too long to come back at Max B and 50 Cent? Or is this actually perfect timing for the summer rollout? I mean, the album is called The Landlord, so clearly he's trying to make a statement with this whole release. And let's be real, albums take time to put together. Maybe he's lining up some big summer records. Maybe he's trying to shake the city up again. We really don't know yet. But one thing I will say is hip-hop definitely needed some energy like this because the conversation has been feeling dry lately. And honestly, not everybody is rocking with the wave Max B and French Montana been pushing lately either. Some fans love it, some fans don't, and that's part of what makes this whole debate interesting right now. But y'all let me know how you feel about it all. At the end of the day, people still remember where the first shots came from. And now Jim Jones is finally firing back. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay locked in with Dripzine for more hip-hop drama and breaking stories.
With Max, man, like, that situation was nasty. If I've been trying to reach out, nephew called me earlier, I've been trying to reach you, I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, matter of fact, hold on, he right here. He right here. Biggie.
What's up, beloved?
What's up, beloved?
What's going on, man? Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm just trying to get situated. How the brother, man?
What's going on, Max? We don't need this.
Nah, I ain't, look, that ain't me. Listen, that shit wasn't me. When we went up in there, when I went in the club, bro, I had 2 whole other records that wasn't even in that chapter when I was on that, with that regime. The Flex said, he don't got no records. He only got Pen and Tail.
Niggas idolizing sweats even though they square. Yes. When they hit a nigga truth, then your ass is out. Damn, give him 50 years in the court, he start passing out.
Straight from the Brooklyn streets where they could see me at. Where it's never easy at, that's the borough we be at. Real hitters keep the strap for any type of beef or spat. Make your head tilt back like Ed a BC hat. That's where we gon' leave you at, make them take a leaky nap. Anytime that we attack, you don't want a piece of that. That thug mentality can be an aphrodisiac. But you're doing too much, homie, please relax. Don't make this animal damage you, animal banish you. Handle you flammable like a match. You do a candle, do with words. I'll be a man if you plan to do any enamel. If you plan to do any enamel acting against the intangible. You must be sniffing out vinyl. Realize I'm a G, you just side Joe. Realize that's Mike, but not Dino. Samoye, not Wino.
Snap,